Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Hit the Bids closing comments on February 24th. Let's jump right into the charts here, starting off with the indexes and the S&P 500. Today we saw the Nasdaq and the S&P follow through with Friday's action, continuing to see more selling, losing more ground. S&P and the Nasdaq will continue to search for support. There's a pretty wide range down here, so we're going to be hands off until we're starting to see price balance out a little bit, or some nice rejection, putting in a good relative low. The Dow was able to balance out in the low end of Friday's range, so this is showing that buyers are stepping in this area. We'll have to wait to see if there's any fall through above today's high, which could help the S&P find some support as well. Next up, we have crude oil. Crude oil was able to close back above 70, which puts the 70 to 74 area range trade in play. Right now, we'll be using this 70 to 70.17 area as our line in the sand for this market. Below that, you can see prices dip down into the 67, 68 area, but as long as it's trading above 70, anticipate this $4 range to stay in play. Next up, we have live cattle. The April contract remains to be one of the weaker contract months right now. However, we did see some decent accumulation start the week. This is showing buyers are pushing back from this pullback that we've been seeing. However, any of these green days have only lasted about a day, so we'll have to see some continued push from above our previous week's high here at 95.50. This will get the bulls rolling higher for a new leg in this uptrend, most likely. We are seeing some relative strength in these back months as you go down into December as well. We're seeing lots of support in that $1.90 area. So buyers are obviously liking this $1.90 zone, and we'll wait to see if April is able to follow through with that and really get this market back to a nice grind higher. On the feeder side of things, we're seeing already a nice start to the week with a $5 gain, closing above previous 2 weeks' highs. Pretty evenly spread out across the board, seeing lots of strength in the feeders here all the way into those back months. Definitely relative strength towards the later part of the year, but right now a pretty bullish picture in the feeders as they'll be sniffing out the 280s pretty soon here. Last but not least, we have corn. As stated and hit the bid, we're in the process of a pullback and a bigger picture uptrend here. This market's just needing to cool down from extended areas up here. We did see immediately break below that our 504 bear pivot for the week. Be looking for corn to continue pushing and looking for an area to balance out. Could be anywhere down here to the 50-day average with some wiggle room. But until then, this is also hands-off mode for the bulls. Be looking for support to step in before we get involved there. That's all we got for tonight. Thanks, everyone.